Hi guys. Excuse me. As you can see, I slept out in the hammock, breaking in the new Underblanket. It's quite nice actually. I did have a couple of cold spots. Just where I didn't do up the back, so it hugged me a bit better. As you see, I slept without a tarp. Looks like we just had a low cloud of mist come down. So feels like everything's getting damp. So I'm out actually scouting a new woods. I was walking in the dead of night, hit this woodland, walked through it within about half hour on the main path, come out onto a field, turned back, walked back into the woods back 25 metres, and here I am. This morning, what's the time? Nearly 7 o'clock, and I was rudely awoken by some sort of vehicle bibbing its horn. Not a very nice way to wake up. I'm actually going to get my stove on. As we discussed, the only way to break in a new Underblanket hammock is to have the old breakfast from the hammock shug style. So I'm going to set up my stove and everything here, cup, breakfast, is all ready to go. Just need to get my stove on the go. Right guys, kettle's boiled. Actually woke up to face full of steam and must have dozed off again. This morning we are having Maxwell House 3-in-1. It's quite nice actually. Creamier than some of the others I've had. Nice sturdy packet as well. I haven't had one of these burst on me yet. The Nescafe ones are quite thin foil. These are nice and thick. This is really nice. The cook set I have brought with me is my GSI metal cup, my cup stand, Trangia burner, my little wooden kutska, my metal lid. This is probably one of my favourite cook sets. It's easy, runs on pretty much anything I want it to. Just see there, Trangia burner. On the bottom of that, you see I've just got the cat can, which I can put the hexi tabs in. Which is nice and easy for me. This way works perfect. So Oh, excuse me. Methylated spirits bottle. Water bottle. Underblanket. Sleeping bag. I should have bought the thicker one. To be honest, this is a 2 to 3 season. My summer bag. And I did get a bit chilly on my legs. Never mind. Ooh. Have another 40 winks after my coffee. You just see my bag hanging there, and if you can see on the side, let's see if we can get zoom in there. There is my DD tarp, and you can see I brought all this kit in my 35 litre bag. I can get all this. In fact, I can get my 3 to 4 season bag, or even my 4 season bag in with this kit instead of my 2 to 3 season, and still get everything else in. Still got quite a lot of room at the top, so you just need to know how to pack around stuff. So yeah, it's quite nice. Nice way to carry a oh, you can see I was walking for quite long last night. That's what you get when you're having a scout around new woodland. It's nice just to wake up early in the morning. I say early, it is 7:15 now. Yeah, and have a look around early morning. So, looks like the cold's killing my battery, plus I didn't charge it from last time. I've only got the small battery out this morning. So yeah, I just thought I'd try out my Underblanket, get it on camera. It's just on shock cord, and I've got this other cord here. I'll do the video on it, just to tighten up the bit around my back to prevent the heat from escaping out the top, or the wind blowing it from underneath. And it's worked out quite well. Loving this hammock as always, and I'll do the look at my Underblanket and setup, and then I'll catch you later. Right guys, just show you my hammock. So my setup I'm using uses tree huggers with rings attached, which I can pull tight. Carabiner. This is obviously a water drop when it rains, and then nothing gets past the carabiner onto the ring. And them clips you see there is to my Underblanket. We've got a removable ridgeline. That's just so when I'm sitting in my hammock I can undo that and not get twanged in the head. So moving down, we have my Underblanket with the I think I've just got normal cord on that, so I can pull it tight around my back, snug, lose no heat that way. Obviously it narrows down because it's a part of a sleeping bag. See there, I've actually got my 2 to 3 season sleeping bag, and at the top there I have a mat. Which is for my feet. You go up and you've got stuff sack that my hammock goes into. I'll show you the mod I did on that. That at the moment's got sleeping bag, stuff sack, and my Underblanket stuff sack in, just for ease of packing away. Everything's there, and don't need to keep going to my bag. So that is pretty much my setup. I use the carabiners turned round. I'm down 2 rings at the moment, just waiting for them on order. Tree huggers, it'll be the same as before. Rings, carabiner onto the metal ring, and so on. You see that prusik loop? That's to my mat to keep it up. But I'll show you all this now close up. Right, so coming up to my end of my sleeping bag with my mat. Some of you guys might recognise this from my experimental mat. The 4 blankets come off now. Might just see some remnants of it there. That's just held in place with one, the bungee cords on either side that hold my underblanket. 2, I've just made a prusik loop there, which keeps it from sliding down. Just keeps my feet nice and warm. This is my 2 to 3 season sleeping bag. It's got some bugs lock bands on it, which I sell in my store. It's insect repellent bands. These obviously the only uncovered part is my face, and they're going to be up by my face. If I just pull that back, sorry for the camera right there, just see my tent booties, and obviously they're right up inside on my mat, and I stay nice and snug. And then with my underblanket, very nice sleep. Very happy with it. Right guys, so that was interesting. Last clip, that noise was a tractor. Farmer. Obviously didn't know I was on private land. And obviously my red sleeping bag has attracted a little bit of attention. Come over, shouting, hollering. Eventually got him to listen to reason. Offered him a brew, hence why I carry a spare cup. Little nibbles. Obviously it's early in the morning. Nice coffee. Turns out he's quite into the way of bushcraft, the way of thinking. Luckily I've got some videos stored on this on my hard drive. Showed him a couple, quite interested. So, never know, might have another bit of land. It's quite small, but Farmland's obviously teeming with wildlife, and a lot of rabbits which he deems pests, so you never know. Just shows what can pay off. Maybe next time, if I could do this again, I'll bring my dark sleeping bag. Yeah, you never know what you're going to run into when you're out. So obviously people that don't know anything about it, when they see flame and all fire, he was quite impressed with the cooker, which, you know, a lot of the public are, because they don't think that there's this kind of stuff around. Same with my hammock, very impressed. He wasn't even bothered by my knife, which is obviously dangling on my belt. I know he saw it, I caught his eye looking. You know, once you explain what you're doing and what your intentions are, didn't seem to have a problem. Give him my card. Obviously you can go to my website and have a look. So you never know. Either that or I'm going to end up being reported. But hey ho. I'm just going to have another brew. Well, I'm having another brew whilst packing away. It's amazing how quiet it is around farmland. I'm going to take a wander out. You'd obviously see me walk out into the field. I'm actually quite close to the farmhouse, not knowing. And all the sheep are quite far out, so I didn't even hear them. You can just hear the tractor in the faint distance. Well then, let's get packed away and have a mooch around. Right guys, so I've had a little mooch around. It's way too small for my needs. But it was good why it lasted. You know, it's a good trip out. So let's just show you all the kit. This is everything packed away, so I just left it. Tarp goes on the top. Just show you everything in there. Cook set, mesh bottle. This my balaclava is what my camera's going in. It's just going to be stuffed down there. Tarp on the top with a flap down. Tripod straps on the front with this and just a little bit of paracord, and I'm all good to go. All works quite perfectly, nice and compact. Right guys, just quickly, thanks for watching. Obviously if you come up with these kind of situations yourselves, just be polite and say you'll move on if they want you to move on. Best thing to do in the UK. Make friends, do not make enemies, especially with farmers. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Subscribe if you haven't. There will be more videos coming. Obviously I am down just to re-uploading. Emails have gone out to those that wanted to know. So I'll catch you soon guys.